Peace, family. After Boss Media here, where we take media content via news, internet, or just everyday life occurrences. We dissect the subject matter at hand. We think I'm beside the box with the subject matter at hand. Today's topic will be about 13-year-old Amaria Jones. This child was showing her mom dance moves on TikTok when she was killed by a stray bullet in South Austin. Now, this is one of the many victims, in the violence that happened over the weekend of Father's Day weekend in Chicago or what have you. They said a total of 102 people were shot in Chicago over the Father's Day weekend between Friday evening 5 a.m. and Monday 13 of those people were killed, including at least five children. I did a video on Makai James, now Amaria Jones as well. I'm gonna also try to find out the other three children as well, because it's just really crazy. Like I said, Makai James, that saddens me or what have you. These children, I have children around these children ages, these age ranges. This could be anybody, anybody's child or what have you. And it just saddens me that our people are living in different impoverished areas and things like that. So, and can't afford to get out of that particular predicament. And like I say, I encourage all people like this, especially with children, to get out by any means, necessary. Whether it got to be Section 8, anything, anything type of assistance or something like that. I really trying to really want to work on getting a different, some type of non-profit organization to start getting people like that out of the hood, the people that want to change their life and change their situation, because this things like this Amaria Jones, like this, just like the child was just dancing, trying to show her mom some dance moves and get hit with a straight bullet. Like this stuff has to stop, man. Like I said on the Makai James one, I'm want to see where the protest is at about this. Like, I'm urging to see where the protest is at about this. Like I said, I made a video. A lot of these video or what have you. A lot of the protesters, I'm not saying there's no peaceful protests. It is people out there that have good intentions. It is people out there that have righteous intentions. But there's also groups out there as well that are protesting, that are protesting, to cause anarchy. And I'm not saying it's a lot of good people out there that really genuinely want to protest. Those and they need good people like that to so you don't know what's good and what's bad in these protests. You don't know, but people like those good people like that, people of the hoods and stuff like that need to come to the forefront and protest about this as well, because it's it's not only the police that are killing us, it's our own so to speak own people, and the violence this over a weekend like that, is the whole this whole virus situation. Everybody's on lockdown and you didn't hit nothing. The crime rate went down, which was actually pretty good. The crime rate went down. Do we got to put back on lockdown? Is that what has to happen for all these murders and all these all this violence to stop happening in in places like Chicago and other places as well? Chicago is not the most worst one, but it ain't the best one. It's definitely not the best one either. But we got to put on lockdown? Do they have to put Chicago in martial law? So I really urge everybody, all the people, my people, to stop these violence. Stop being the predators of the community and start being the protectors of the community. If everybody would use all use their firepower to protect the community, we would be in a lot better place. And and squash all these ridiculous beefs and to protect their community. Like I said, I know how it go. I'm from Chicago. Actually, from Chicago. I'm from the streets. You like I said, you kill my homie, I kill yours, and it just go on and on and on. It goes, you know what I'm saying, goes on and on and on, and you can't bring that person back. So at the end of the day, you know, they feel like that is the only vengeance that, you know, that we had. I had one of my homies, you know what I'm saying, a couple of my homies killed or whatever, you know what I'm saying, in the street. But I mean, that type of vengeance, they'll just go on and on and on, and then you don't hit a lot of times you don't hit the intended target. You hit an innocent person like this child, Amaria Jones, like Makai James. You know, you hit an innocent person, and I mention these names. You know, when I do most of my videos, just like the victims that, you know, the victims of the police brutality, I mention them in multiple videos. I don't just do one video and be done with it. Like I said, you know, I mention these victims in multiple videos at some point, you know, at some point in time. Not all the videos, but multiple videos I've done, at least 2, 3, or 4. You know, I try to do more than that, but I mean, just to keep the names, you know, alive or what have you. Like I said, like I mentioned Makai James in this video a few times, and and Amaria Jones, I mentioned her in my other video that I just did about Seattle. But what I was just saying, this child like this has to stop. Like we're hitting and we're killing our babies. We're not even killing the intended target. When back in the day, you know, even in the mobster days, women and children were off limits. Women and children were off limits. Even if we had that type of standard, you shouldn't be killing, period. But even if we had that type of standard, and you know what I'm saying, in the hood, it's no motto, it's no morality to follow through. Like if they saw your women. If they saw the intended target with the woman or a child or both or whatever, they would come back and they would find them later or what have you. You know, the civilian was off. They say civilians was off limits. That's what the mobsters used to say. But it's none of that now. It's no self-control. It's none of that. And like I said, it definitely need the peaceful solution character education program needs to be definitely implemented in all these different areas and things like that. So and people. And the quote unquote the poverty levels, that there need to be more jobs offered and things of that sort. You know what I'm saying? If people have jobs, people are working. You don't have time for all this stupidity, all this crime and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I do know that our people don't have no type of, you know, resources, economical resources and things of that sort. That has a big factor. That plays a big factor because, like I said, poverty brings crime. You know. Poverty births crime. So at the end of the day, but still, that's no excuse to be shooting out here, killing our innocent babies. Amaria Jones, this is a baby. She's 13. Like, you know, she you know, she didn't even see her life. You know, and a 3-year-old Makai James didn't even barely breathe a breath of life. You know, 3 years old. You know what I'm saying? 13-year-old is still a baby. You know, she's still a baby. You know, I mean, she's older than Makai James, but that's still a baby. This child was 13, and this had to stop, man. This ridiculous violence has to stop. You guys like the channel, you know, like the content, but definitely share this video. Share this video to get this out here. You know what I'm saying? Like the content, you know, and definitely like the content. And let's put these guns down and start, you know what I'm saying, start being protectors of the community instead of predators of the community. Start protecting our babies, you know what I'm saying, walking the babies to school, you know what I'm saying, walking the children to school, make sure they get to school okay, you know, protecting them, you know, as they come home from school. Things that's what we should be doing in the community, you know. But you guys like the channel and definitely share this video. Comment on the video. I want to let me know what you think. Like your video gets the video out in the YouTube and algorithm, and definitely share this video. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you want videos like this one and others. I will be definitely doing more videos in the future. And you guys have a good one. Be safe out there. Peace and blessings.